Hi everyone, it's Grant Abbott speaking, Director of both I Love SMSF and of course LightYear Docs. Finally, the day has arrived, April. Can you believe this is coming up to Good Friday? It's probably better than April Fool's Day anyway, but we're finally getting LightYear Docs up and running, which is pretty exciting. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview around the LightYear Docs offering, a bit of word up from me right at the front, and then Ashley is going to take you on a bit of a walk through the documents, either in this presentation or a subsequent presentation. Of course, you're going to find once we release the LightYear Docs site, there's a support centre there where all your questions will be answered, including a lot of videos, how-to videos, particularly around doing our vast suite of documents. And for those of you who are looking at getting some technical support, I'll also be putting up a lot of questions and answers in relation to SMSF and other tax and legal issues. There's already quite a bit up there, but expect more over time. This is an ever-evolving, ever-expanding, very exciting space. So with LightYear Docs, I'm going to hit you right up front. First off, I think the most important thing for us is to look at the pricing. Look, we've spent 2 years doing this. I did write my book and I've spent about $1.5 million on this project, and it's quite sizable. We use as a base for our document engine, our document production engine, a particular platform called Hot Docs. Hot Docs is the world leader in terms of document production and also management, and is used by all or 80% of the top legal firms in the US and UK, and in Australia is used by Minter & Ellison and also Gaydens. They're the only ones who can afford it, and of course yours truly, I LightYear Docs. It's used also by big finance companies, banks, insurance companies like GE Capital, which does 100,000, can you believe this, 100,000 finance contracts per day on the platform, which is why we've chosen it. It costs us a lot, but the main thing is it's got scalability, and scalability, certainty, make sure that we can offer it at a disruptive price. And you can see up here on the screen our disruptive price, particularly for foundation members, those people who jump on board before 30 June 2019, we've got a base price of all documents, and this won't change even before a post foundation member, but all our docs a maximum price of $99. Now on those docs there's a whole suite of self-managed super fund docs that I've drafted up. You've got your simple self-managed superannuation fund, plus you've also got your new, what I love it, the leading member SMSF docs. And leading member SMSF docs provides a leading member, which is when we go through our data capture, and we've got quite extensive data capture tools there for you, engagement letters, even mini SOAs you can use for your clients. So we've really pulled together a whole big suite of things that when you go through, you've got to find out who the leading member is, because the leading member can hire and fire the trustee, can also appoint and remove members, which is where all the power is. Plus, they're automatic chairman of all meetings. We'd like to see a corporate trustee, again, a leading member corporate trustee, where the leading member is effectively the chairman and also has a complete veto power. So they're the ones that control. So obviously there's a lot of benefits there, because it can make sure that all benefits, membership is down the lineage or the bloodline of the leading member, and it's then to be passed on. So when you're doing up your draft or you're doing up your data capture, you're going to want to get at least 1 or 2 or possibly 3 leading members. And it's also easy in the document platform, which Ash will take you through when she shows you how to update both a constitution, so if you've got a special purpose company already, and also a trustee, how to update both of those really quickly within about the space of 3 or 4 minutes, for a cost of no more than 2 times $99, which is $198. So that's very exciting. We've also got account-based pensions, which have got reversionaries built in, but very sophisticated lineage or lineal descent or bloodline reversionaries can be built in there. We've got trisses, but they're short-term trisses. They might be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Contributions reserves or contribution suspense accounts, which are prime time coming up to 30 June. We've also got, in terms of of a couple of things we've built using this technology, which enables us to put up to like 40 or 50 legal documents together. We're now starting to build strategies, and it's called robotic processing automation. You've heard me talk about that before, but it's right on point. Really, it's great. You're going to find that right from the front, you'll be able to do a related party LRBA, which has got 9 legal documents to it, including minutes, etc. You'll be able to do that in the space of about 5 or 6 minutes. For those of you with the roadshow, you saw Ash do that in 3.5 minutes. So, and really, you can't even get those documents on any other online platform. Take it to a lawyer, you're going to be up for about $12,000. Oh, and let's say, by the way, while you're there, if you want to upgrade your company and also your trust or your SMSF to Bloodline, do so. That's going to take an extra minute, because once you input all the data, it just feeds into the next, to the next, to the next. So some really exciting opportunities there for us. But it's just not all about SMSFs. We've also got what we call our Bamford Discretionary Trust, which was written by one of Australia's top lawyers, and it's really make sure that it fits right on par with Bamford. So make sure you have a look at that. We've got quite a number of agreements, employment agreements, NDAs, which are free, investment strategies for SMSFs, which are only $49. We've got commercial leases coming on. We've got a whole program and a platform or a rollout over the next 3 or 4 months of probably about another 20 to 30 documents. Plus, put your hand up if you've got a set or a strategy or a set of documents like buy-sell agreements you'd like to put up there. Just send them in and we'll make sure that we can put that on our platform. We're going to send it out to all your members, your foundation members. Put your hands up if you like this one, and that will then give us a way forward for getting these documents up. So $99 each. So it's the lowest price. When you have a look at the most popular document platform in Australia, it's $149. We wanted to come in at $99, again, by using the scale of hot docs. On top of that, though, this is where the foundation members is pretty exciting. You get 5 documents. If you buy or use or jump online and get 5 documents from us for the in a month, you get a $500 LightYear credit. So in a month, for example, if you get 5 documents, you're going to get an additional $500 LightYear credit, which means that at $99, you're going to get 10 documents. 10 documents for $490, which is $49 only per document. LightYear Docs is built by experienced practitioners such as myself, Ash Jarman, who comes from the financial services area, and also Michael Jeff Gries, who comes from the accounting area. We know what practitioners need. We know the importance of time, processing, compliance, but we also know that you need to make money. This disbursement that you used to pay out to lawyers or to other document platforms, we're trying to keep it as low as possible so you can still charge what you were charging before, but there's more money in your pocket right from day one. In fact, a smart move is get on top of this, obviously the leading member, and go out and get all your clients updated and upgraded to leading member SMSFs. It's pretty exciting, I can tell you, from the seminars that I've done. Generally around about 90% of people put their hand up to get upgrades of both companies and also trusts for anywhere between $700 to $1,000. It's really up to you. And mind you, you're only paying $198 for the process. So it's all very exciting. As I said before, I've done all the SMSF documents. There's a lot coming down. Look, there's a pricing comparison here that Ash has done. I think the main one there is that, as a foundation member, you're going to get documents basically for $49. But you can see up on screen, if you're on a subscription model, we guarantee to beat anyone's price. If you're on a subscription model, where you're allowed to have so many per month, you're generally going to find that ours will always be better. But don't take my word for it. Ash has got this really nerdy program. She'll show you, take you through it. Just contact her, Ash at lightyeardocs.com.au. And if you do more than 20 docs per month, come and have a chat with us about enterprise pricing, where again, we will match and beat any offer. So it's all pretty exciting from that perspective. Watch for the rollout, really easy to use platform. Switch all your documents over to it. There's more and more that's coming down the track. And look, I just think that this is a real disruptive play into this community. I've been around for 30 to 35 years and now, showing my age, but this is clearly the best thing I've ever done. And all the documents are fresh. There's nothing that's been around for a long time. By fresh, I mean they're all drafted up last year. So you've got the best and the brightest, and they cover all the strategies that I talk about. So as we go down the track, not only will we be able to do strategies, but you're also going to be able to have the full suite of documentation with it. And thanks to Ash, we're going to have some great SOAs on it. We're also going to have some engagement letters. So all the tools that you really need to have your whole back office make your advising job so much easier with data captures, etc. Finally, for those of you who I Love SMSF members, I would really suggest that most of you would probably want to look at, and here's a bit of a guide for me, becoming strategist members, which enables 3 members in your office to get CPD for the year. And given the fact that we're coming up to 30 June when you're supposed to have had 20 hours already, those people in the I Love SMSF program have already got their 20 hours. So it's pretty important to make sure that if you're looking at this as a long-term specialist SMSF play, then effectively you want to get on the I Love SMSF platform, which is $295 a month, or alternatively, you can pay up front $2,950 for a year. Now, the benefit of that is that if you are on the I Love SMSF strategist, you're guaranteed while you're on that, or particularly if you've paid up front for a year, that every month you will get, if you spend $490, you'll get an additional $1,000 credit. So not the foundation member, additional $1,000. And for those people who might be our family SMSF advisors, go up to $2,000. But if you'd like to know anything more, just contact us at support at LightYearDocs.com.au. Look, so I'm just so excited, it's going crazy. Make sure you have a look at some of the obviously videos of Ash ripping through the platform. It's so exciting, and once you start to get into it, you know it's going to be really amazing. So look for tips, traps, and also some strategies and advantages. Anyway, it's Grant Abbott signing off. Thanks for your time, and certainly looking forward to you becoming part of our whole team. There's our support centre there. There's a lot of you can do chat lines, the whole works, but I'll really leave that for Ash. Anyway, it's Grant Abbott signing off.